And I do want to know before we forget to ask, what fantasy novels were your first loves? Like, what were the
Ooh.
novels that you read that you were like, I'm gonna do this. This
Okay.
is what I want to do.
So one of my first ones is The 100,000 Kingdoms by N.K.
Oh,
Jemisin because it feels like romantasy before romantasy became like this big trendy term. It's just it's so amazing. There's like this black girl whose grandfather is the ruler of this realm, and mom and the grandfather don't really fuck with each other a whole lot, so she's estranged. And then grandfather's getting ready to like hand over the throne, and so he calls the granddaughter like to the palace to like engage in these trials with her like kind of shady cousins to figure out who's going to be his heir. And so it's like the world building is lush. It's like drenched with magic. There's like an original OG, really hot immortal god Shadow Daddy that there's some romance going on with. Um, it is phenomenal. And I want to say reading that book, it was the first time I picked up like a fantasy book and saw a black girl as the main character in an epic fantasy book. So that was my one. And my second one is L.A. Banks's Vampire Huntress Legends, which is a paranormal romance. And it is, I think that it's like one of these 13 book long fantasy series.
oh,
But
we love that.
the spice is spicing. Carlos Rivera is another like original OG brown hot from the streets Shadow Daddy who is like trying to get his life
Oh, so
together.
you really
He
love a
literally
Shadow Daddy now.
I
Yes.
do. I do. He literally is a master vampire that goes through literal, he squares up with literal hell for the heroine. Like, it's just, it's great. I
Yeah.
love this series.
Yeah. You gonna put a song. I'm gonna add those to the now. Listen, I'm not gonna read. I can't say I'm gonna read 13 of them, but I can read. I can probably do two or three, enough to get a taste.